Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're playing Faceless Void. We're going into the top lane. This was random draft. Our team is terrible. Their team is not much better, so we might be okay. But yeah, so playing Faceless Void just because I like Faceless Void. This is a fun hero, I think, and we're just gonna see what we can make happen. Now, I also picked Faceless Void because frankly I want some time where very little is happening, some farming time, so I can talk about things because there's quite a few things I want to talk about. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. I have a new keyboard. Right, the old one broke down a little. I told you about that. I got a new one now. Yeah, I might play a little different. Like, I don't know if better or worse. Right, like, the new keyboard is nice, as in that it's new and it feels better. It's also not nice, as in it's new. It's different, which is always a downside in, like, if it comes down to video games. Like, something new always makes you play worse, from my experience. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go for the Omni Knight here. Oh, maybe not. Go Omni Knight, go Omni Knight. Oh, nice. Outplayed, son. Outplayed so hard. Okay, we got him. Sweet. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, that's the kind of scenario where you just gotta hit him. Right, I feel like a lot of people would have panicked. Don't. Just hit him. That's the plan in that situation. But yeah, I got a new keyboard, which is nice. Also have, like, my little what do you even call those? Earbuds, I think, right? Like, I have those again. I tried to, like, return my old ones, but they were like, yeah, there's no return policy on chewed through by cat. And I was like, I accept this. I feel like there shouldn't be. So, yeah. God. Cat already costing me money. But I mean, the cat is gonna cost money. Like, that's fine. Right? That's just how it's gonna be. Guys, I'm currently solo laning against two heroes. But, yeah. That's kind of that whole thing. Yeah, you see, pulling is fine, but you gotta make sure to actually get to lane, right? Like, the point of pulling is to make sure I lane better. But if you sacrifice me laning for pulling, then you're not helping. This is probably... Yeah, I'll just not worry about that. Yeah. That's something that's kind of a rookie mistake I see a lot of people make. Where they think that pulling is more important than, like, actually securing the lane. And it's just not. Right? Pulling is just a way of securing the lane. But it's, like, it's not that big of a deal. It's nice to do. Right, but it's not a priority. It's something that is done to make sure that the priority, which is making sure that your carry gets money, actually works out. Right. But yeah, anyhow. I'll probably not go for, what's it called? Mask of Madness, this game. Battle Fury seems nice, you know. Just because, like, I can kind of build that into more tanky items. More late game items. I feel like that's probably the way to go here. But yeah, anyway, so where was I? I'm not gonna be streaming anymore. At least not on a regular basis. I'll just get straight into it. Just like hitting you in the face with it. Yeah, but I won't be streaming anymore. Not on a regular basis. So, honestly, it was coming anyway. I just don't have the time. I just don't. The thing is, I have never truly had the time. I just forced myself to have it. Right? Like, one thing I always say is, if you really want to do something, you'll find the time for it. And that was kind of what I did with streaming. Right? It's just like, okay, you know what? I feel like I should do this, so I'll just find the time somehow. Right? And that's just how it was. I just somehow made sure I have the time. But it's always been a huge deal, right? Every single time... There you go, have this for a little while. But basically every week, streaming was an issue. Because I always... So think about this, right? I upload 2 videos a day, which is 14 videos a week. And to do so, I need to create, well, 2 videos a day, right? That's not too surprising. But on the day I'm streaming, I don't actually get to record because I'm streaming, and I usually tend to stream for a long time because otherwise it's really not worth it with a game like Dota. Right, Dota is a very long game, and I gotta stream for a long time to make that, like, really work. Right. But I then have a day where I can't record because, first of all, lack of time because I'm streaming, and secondly, because lack of energy because I just spend an entire day streaming, which is basically the same thing as spending an entire day recording, right? And as a result, over the other 6 days, I have to record 14 videos, which 2 videos a day is a workload for an entire day, right? That's just enough, usually. Right, like some days it's gonna be more, other days, like some days I'll be done in 2 hours, right? Other days I'll be done in 13 hours. It really depends, right? But overall it kind of like averages out to like probably like a 50-hour week, something like that, which I think is that's already quite a bit of work, right? Like what's common is a 40-hour week, and I'm kind of doing 50-hour weeks like all the time, 50-hour weeks. But if I do streaming, then I immediately add like 8 hours on top of that for that streaming day, right? 8 to 10 hours on top of that, so we're at 60 now. And the problem is that it doesn't actually work out in the way that you would think, where I simply, you know, have those extra hours and then for the next few, like, and then I just get the hours done, you know, on top of the regular stuff. No. Doesn't actually work out that way, because I have to work more, and it always puts me in like under stress. Right, that's really the big problem. I'm always stressed out over it, because every single time I record a game, I'm not thinking, okay, you know what, let me record this game, oh fantastic, let's have a fun time here, right? And then after I'm done here, I'll get to work on the second video. And then I'm done for today, right? That's never my thought process. My thought process instead always ended up being something like, oh hey, I have to record this, and then I have to record this as well, right? And then, well, maybe I can get recordings done for Sunday, right? It's always that mindset of there's always something else I have to do and I'm never done. And it's just stressed me out constantly, and I just can't do it at all. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm just not... I just can't do it. On top of that, I have a thing now that I need to take care of. I have a 3-month-old cat that needs a lot of attention. Like seriously, she needs a lot of attention. From what I can tell so far, she's actually decently intelligent. Like she's actually pretty smart. Right, definitely smarter than the old brown cat I had. Who, this kind of sounds like this is like a dumb way to say it, I guess. But like he wasn't like incredibly smart. He was really smart if it came down to getting food. But from what I can tell, the one I have right now, she just gets things somehow. Like you can kind of feel it. I don't know if that's maybe I'm just not used to like a young cat, and because young cats and young animals in general, they tend to be much quicker if it comes to learning things, right? But anyway, that's not the point. But she needs a lot of attention, and let me just tell you, on Saturday, I wanted to just go record a video really quick, right? And then spend the day with my cat. Didn't get to do that at all, because Saturday ended up being an awful day for recording, where I literally spent like 14 hours just straight up, you know, sitting here and trying to get a video, and then I wasn't even done. Right? I wasn't even done, and I just was like, oh my god, I'm so pissed. I am just so done with this. Nice. That was the plan. I wanted to dodge that, and I ended up working out pretty well. But yeah, so basically the point I'm trying to get at here, like the whole idea of this, I just don't have the time. I don't have the nerves for it. I just don't want to do it anymore. Frankly, it just took away from my happiness, right? Like I just, and it also reduced the quality of my YouTube videos. I just, like, that's just how it is, right? Like, my YouTube videos are way worse as a result of me having, like, kind of having to stream. But that's, like, that was also the next problem, right? Like, I never had the mentality, oh, yeah, stream. It was always just, oh, well, okay, great, I have to stream now. Right? I don't really enjoy Twitch culture, right? Like, Twitch has this very specific culture associated with it, right? And I don't enjoy that. I just don't think it's fun, right? Like, I don't like the dank memes, right? Oh, let me just go and drop this. Should be a kill on this guy. Oh, there's a Kunka. That's unfortunate. Oh, actually pretty decent, I would say. Yeah, I have to get out. Oh, but oh well. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I just don't enjoy that because, like, to me, it always seems like, you know, like so I feel, right, we guys are on the same side, right? I feel like on here, it's not me against you. It's me and you, right? We're working together. Like, I'm working to bring you good videos, right? And you guys enjoy them. And, like, we have a really nice community going on with the guilds and the Steam group and all of that. Like, I think it's all around very fun. And I try to be as much of a part of that as I can, right? I constantly play with people from the guilds. Every single day I do that, right? We host in-houses in the guilds. We play custom game modes with people from the Steam group, all of that, right? Oh, I need to get out of here. God, I'm glad we have these two heroes. It's actually... They're actually working pretty well. Oh! Fuck, he still had mana? Even after that? Oh, it's 125. Really? It's only 120? Oh, okay, I fucked that up. I thought it was much less mana. But, oh well. And much more mana, actually. But yeah, and I always felt like Twitch chat, we weren't working together. We weren't working towards that same goal. I feel like Twitch chat is always competing with the streamers. But I always feel like it's... On Twitch, it's never the chat and the streamer. It's always the chat against the streamer. They're always trying to find tiny things that are wrong with them and, like, pointing them out and, like, hacking on it. And they post their, like, shitty memes, and they post, like, freaking just, like the worst shit in the chat. And it's, like, terrible. I hate it so much. So much. I don't know. So, yeah, that's basically that. Okay, I think you guys get the idea. And that doesn't mean I will never stream again, right? Like, we might stream occasionally. I'll just post a YouTube video in that case, right? We might, like, have certain things, like events or tournaments or whatever, right? Like, there might be some cool shit happening, and then we'll stream that. But it won't be a Sunday stream anymore. That just doesn't exist anymore. If you are subscribed to the Twitch channel, unsubscribe. Like, seriously, just unsubscribe. Just do it. Like, I'm not gonna be on there regularly anymore. I just won't. So, unsubscribe, please. Right? You're wasting your money. You won't get any return out of it. So yeah, that's basically that. Just gonna... Felt like that was important to bring up. And, yeah. Also, Team Empire just lost against LGD, which I wasn't too happy about. Yeah. Really the big catalyst for this, right, like the big reason why I'm not streaming anymore is actually on Sunday, I kind of like ended up playing with my cat a bit. Like, I was streaming and I took a short break to eat something, and then the cat wanted to play, so I did play, and then I realized I would much rather be doing that than anything that could be happening on stream. Like, anything. I just don't really, like, I just preferred the idea of playing with the cat, like, by a ton. So I decided to do that instead. And as a result, I actually had, like, a really nice day for once. I didn't have a day where I just, you know, always felt like I needed to do something. Instead, I had a day where it just, like, could, you know, chill a bunch. Which I don't get to do often, and I really appreciated that. So yeah, that's basically that. Yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and get myself the Morbid Mask. I just kind of want to farm a bunch. I can't go into the lane anymore. I just can't. I really want to, but with the Morbid Mask I should be able to just clean out the jungle and be okay. Yeah. It's kind of that. Do I want to use this career? I guess we have two careers. It's just... You know what, like, whatever. Like, those are the kind of mistakes that I just accept and deal with. It's just like, okay, I guess we have two careers. Suppose so. But yeah, you know, lifesteal is gonna make it so we can pretty much jungle freely, and then with the Battle Fury we will be at a point where we also jungle quickly, and then we can just kind of go from there. Which is pretty neat. Right. Yeah. So as you can see, like, we lifesteal far more than we take in damage. It's like not even close. Faceless Void can kind of farm a little bit like an anti-mage, though Leap isn't anywhere near as good as Blink for that. But it's, you know, it's not that terrible. The mana cost is actually pretty low. Right, there's a 30 difference there. It's really not, like, that's not a big difference. Like, that's very reasonable. Phoenix, you should really be in the top lane. Like, he should really be in the top lane. Oh, well, that tower is dead now. Hello. Oh shit. I got the bash. Nice. Yes! Fucking outplayed, son. Outplayed so hard. Ah, I got that. That's unfortunate. That last second bash. Outplayed them so hard. Okay, sweet. Esports. Oh man. But yeah, guess that's one thing. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I'm sure there was I'm sure there was something. I just forgot about it. So that's not that fantastic. But oh well. I think I got all of the big stuff out of the way. And we'll just, you know, play now. It seems we're doing okay, like all across the board. Right, not like super amazing, but Slark has something. Dragon Knight is doing fine. Which really, I'm very surprised that Slark has anything. He shouldn't, but oh well. That's fine. I'm gonna head over here. But yeah, with the Battle Fury now, we'll be able to farm up really, really nicely. I mean, it's pretty obviously like an insane farming item. So there are kind of two mentalities here. We could say, okay, well, they have the Omni Knight. Well, we just ignore it, right? And we hope to, like, you know, get past it. Or we could go something like a Diffusal Blade and, like, purge it off. Like Diffusal Manta. Which sounds kind of fun. I'm not sure yet. I'll probably go for that, though. Like, Diffusal Manta actually sounds, like, really, really cool. Though, this is a problem. That's a lot of heroes. Yeah, I'll have to get out. Oh, wow, I'm dead. Woo! Fuck. There's a problem with Leap that I always screw up. Leap doesn't leap outside of its range. Right, like something like Blink, like Blink from Anti-Mage. If you, I can click like down here somewhere, and it's just gonna blink into that direction, right? It's gonna get as close as it can. Leap doesn't work that way. Leap leaps as far as, like, leaps only as far as the range is, right? And if the range isn't high enough, then it just doesn't leap. Right, like, so if I click outside of the leap range, it just doesn't leap. And that's actually, like, oh, it's pretty annoying. I tend to screw that up quite often. Okay, these guys are actually trying to just win. Might have to get a Mask of Madness just to deal with that. Oh, that's bad. Nope, I'm leaving. Okay, get stunned up. Got him. And nothing else. There's very little I can do right now. I'll just leave. I have to, I'm too low. Did we lose barracks? Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I think we're gonna get them though. Yeah. Okay. That's actually crazy to take out the barracks already. Was that melee or ranged? I think that's ranged, yeah. Okay, I guess that's fine then. Maybe I should get Mask of Madness. Like, it seems like I need more damage. Yeah, okay, let's just do that then. I don't mind the Battle Fury anyway. Like, it's not great if I'm going for Mask of Madness, because then just getting a Mask of Madness is better. But, whatever. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. There we go. There we go. Let me go ahead and get this. And well, we have that Mask of Madness now, right? Like with that, we just deal a lot of damage. Well, if we actually get it. Thank you, Courier. But yeah, next up, Lightnings. Lightnings are gonna be super fucking good against Phantom Lancer. They actually like the Battle Fury is already gonna be nice against Phantom Lancer. So there's that. So there's that. Yo, what's up? No, leave me alone. I don't wanna deal with you. Like at all. Okay, there's a dragon going in on this. I am out of mana now. Do you mind staying here? This guy. There we go. Fantastic. Sweet, I mean, this is going pretty okay. We lost barracks already in the mid, which is a pretty big deal, but apart from that, it's quite fine. It's quite fine. Okay. Oh well, oh well. So, by the way, if you enjoyed the video so far, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video or something like that. I would definitely appreciate that. Oh man, I'm like really upset right now that like Empire didn't beat LGD. I really wanted them to win that. God, they screwed up. So, like, they tilted, I feel. I gotta be honest, I don't understand the draft, like, of the third game. It was just like, what are you doing? You're picking Phantom Lancer into a gyrocopter. Like, that's already a terrible idea. And then they just draft Ember, and it's... No. Like, you just can't go up against that. Man. Like, it was a really good series. Like, all of the series from the International so far have been pretty fantastic, right? But... oh, man. Oh, man. That just wasn't nice to see. I believed in them. I really did. And then they just disappointed all across the board. The Phantom Lancer right there. Oh man, okay. I was hoping to maybe get the... oh, look what I found! Oh, maybe I'm dead now. Oh, that's fun. Yup. I found them. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Huh.
Wow, I died quickly.
Come on! Nice. Well, I'm still dead, but I took Roshan and the edges, which I would argue is pretty decent. Yo. Oh, look at that. I need to get out. I need to get out. Oh my god. Well, I got Roshan and the edges. That's about as much value as I'm gonna get out of a single buyback, right? Seems fine. Pretty sure we still lost the fight though, and now our barracks are kind of taking a lot of damage. And I'm kind of trapped in an awkward position. Like, I'm not staying down here because I want to farm down here, but because I don't really know where to go. They'll just beat me up. I'm just scared, man. I'm just scared. I'll get rid of these really quick if you don't mind. Actually interesting to go up against a Chen. You don't see that hero a lot. Like, it's not like Chen is bad. The reason why you don't see Chen has never been that the hero is bad. Like, Chen has, like, for most patches actually been pretty solid. Alright. It's just really difficult to play, so people don't really... and he's got a play style that I feel is not that enjoyable. Gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of playing Chen. He's like very support heavy. But in like an unfun way. I don't know. I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of Chen. Just not a hero I personally think is fun. So yeah. Anyway, Mjolnir, generally speaking, is an amazing item against the Phantom Lancer. It's so freaking good, right? It's actually incredible. So, I'll get that. The thing is, you can just put that on yourself, and then the Phantom Lancer will blow himself up. It's like a stronger blade mail, to be honest. Like, it's actually incredible. So you can really get a ton of value out of a Mjolnir, and it's good on Faceless Void anyway, right? Now I'm pretty squishy here, which I suppose that's fine, right? Like, we'll probably get like Mjolnir Skadi or something like that. I gotta admit, I'm not sure how much I believe in a BKB this game. Like, generally speaking, I think BKB is insane. But I'm not sure about this game. I really don't, like, because we don't block that much. Like, we mostly block Kunka's shit. But that's it. I guess a few spells here and there, but nothing that really seems like... It just seems like BKB isn't the winning play. It seems like BKB is something that's too defensive. I would much rather get a few more damage item or something like that. It's something that allows me to fight. Like a right clicker, right? Because they have a lot of those. They have Phantom Lancer, Kunkka, Sven, right? Chen right clicks a lot. Well, not really he, but his creeps do. But still a lot of right click damage. So I'd probably Skadi into Butterfly or something like that. Not really sure, not really sure. But we'll figure it out. For the time being, I'll just continue forming the jungle. The double dust. Oh, hello. God, I hate that. Why can't I leap outside of freaking range? It just makes the hero really clunky. I'm not a big fan of it. I really think that's actually something they should change, but... oh well. Oh, freaking well. I guess it's not the... not a blink, right? It's a different ability, but... so be it. Okay. Let me just go down here. I could go in on that. I'm not sure if that's actually gonna do anything, but I can go in. This is gonna be tricky. Okay. So on the upside, I can actually get rid of these pretty quickly. Right. Pretty quickly, pretty efficiently. So they actually, like, the thing is they have to come in with their team, right? If they don't come in with their team, those creeps are not gonna get the barracks. So just stop trying. Like, that's just not gonna work. I guess you can keep trying because that gives us a lot of money. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, Slug is going in. I think I should go for Kunkka boost. Yeah, that's why. You know, just take the kill because, like, I guess if I take Omni Knight, but okay, got him. Ah! Couldn't get the other one, but we got them all, so that's fine. That definitely worked out for us. And Chen is pushing top. Yeah, that tower's dead. Not much we can do about it. Not much we can do about it. Okay. Whew. This was a weird game. No. Tend to get a lot of weird games for some reason. We're gonna finish up the big Mjolnir, right? God, Mjolnir is just so good, right? We could even, I think I can actually get a butterfly afterwards. I know it's like super greedy, but I don't know why not. I think that can actually work out. So I expect to see them go as a team now, right? Like in the last fight, they didn't, and that just didn't work out at all. They died horribly. So I think from now on we're gonna see them move around as a team mostly. That's still a bit worrisome because Phantom Lancer is strong. Like, just the hero is scary. There's always somebody to worry about. Always somebody that you need to worry about. I don't know, there's some heroes in the game where it doesn't even matter if they're doing well. It's just like, yeah, no, you're still scary. It's just like, I'm always afraid of an anti-mage. I'm always afraid of a Spectre, because you never know. Right, they just might turn up and then all of a sudden you lost the game. And nah, I don't want to mess with that. Okay. Fantastic. We got ourselves the big old Mjolnir. Because with that, we can actually really get so much damage done. Faceless Void deals a lot of magic damage. He really does. It's actually insane. Right, like, you always think of a right-clicker as a hero that deals physical damage. Faceless Void barely deals any physical damage. It's crazy. Because you have Time Lock, which is magic damage, right? You have the Mjolnir, which is magic damage. And just those two alone, they really make up a big portion of your right click. And I don't know, I just always think that's fascinating. Because it makes him so unique. There are not a lot of heroes that are based on, like, you know, that kind of ability. Yeah, can I get those now? I got some of them. That's pretty decent, right? Okay, so a butterfly would be super greedy, but it would be awesome. Right, if I can get that, I can just get so much damage done. I think the smarter option is probably the what's it called? The Scotty. Oh, what's going on here? A lot of creeps down here. Which is why I want to go there. I like to do this a lot. I like TPing into creep days. A lot of players wouldn't do this, but I found it to be just really effective. Like, just TP into a creep wave. Right? I don't know. It works super well for me. Okay, I'll get rid of that bird first. Because those actually add a decent amount of damage. Okay. He purged off my Mask of Madness. You crazy girl. Okay, Slug should be able to take care of that. We got them all. Easy peasy. Easy fucking peasy. Sweet. So what do I get? Nah, I think I'll get the butterfly. Moon shard. Value shard. That seems easy. I don't know. Map map. So yeah, that actually ended up working out pretty well, right? Well, we didn't get a crazy amount of kills, but we just kind of farmed up. But yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Gonna get ourselves all barracks here. Retaliation for those early ones. I was actually a bit worried right there. Like when they got those really early barracks, that was quite a bit scary, but you know what, that's fine. Not even close. Not even close. There we go. Sadly, Faceless Void is not as fast as a Slug. I don't think Faceless Void is as good as a Slug either. I don't know. Faceless Void doesn't get a lot of play these days. And by a lot, I mean none. Like this guy just... Oh, well, actually by not a lot, I mean none. Yeah, this guy just... Nobody plays Faceless Void anymore. It's a bit sad. Because I think he's a cool hero. But he's gonna pop back into the meta at some point, right? Like, there's some heroes that have never been meta, right? Like Huskar. Nobody has ever played Huskar. Ursa? Well, yeah, for like 2 weeks before he got nerfed. But Faceless Void is not one of those. Faceless Void is the kind of hero that pops in and out of the meta constantly. Like, you see him sometimes, and other times he just vanishes for a little while, and then he comes back after a little while again. And that's just kind of how it goes, and that's perfectly fine, right? So yeah. So yeah. But I've always enjoyed him. Like, this guy has always been one of my favorite heroes. I remember back in Warcraft 3, right? The original Dota, what I used to, like, what I used to do on Faceless Void, because, please keep in mind, back then everybody was just complete trash at Dota, right? But what my favorite thing with Faceless Void was, can you fuck off? Yeah, I'm going. Oh, there's a Kunkka. Oh, he's invisible now. Oh, there's a Chen. Can you not? I'll just leave. And get myself my butterfly and then beat some people up. Let's go. Who wants to get beaten up? You? Is it you? I think it's you. I think it's you. Oh man. I love that. Like, once you get to this stage, Faceless Void is amazing. Because he just kills people. Like, it's so scary. Look at this guy. Man, crazy powerful. Okay, well, yeah, we lost mid-racks, man. I don't know, I felt like defending on my own probably wouldn't have worked. And I got quite a bit done at the bottom. And losing mid-racks isn't that big of a deal anymore because we already took this. Right, so that just kind of works out fine for us, I think. Don't worry, guys, I got it. Yeah, but back at Warcraft 3, I just stacked Yashas. Because, like, Yasha is obviously the best item you can buy for the 0. Maybe we should have given that to the Slug. Well, I don't know. I feel like Slug is safer than I am because I went for, like, literally no defensive items. And I believe he has BKB, yeah. I just have nothing. I'm just like, yeah, I'll hit people. And I can farm really quickly. I can actually farm super quickly. Like, seriously, I have Battle Fury, Lightnings, and Mask of Madness. And Butterfly. Butterfly is actually a pretty decent farming item too. I guess, actually, that's kind of lame. Right? It's like, that's like saying, well, Divine Rapier is a pretty decent farming item. Of course it is! I mean, you one-shot everything. But that doesn't make it a farming item now, does it? Should get Divine Rapier for stats. It's almost as good as Dagon for stats. Oh, that's cute. I'm just waiting for the Chronosphere to come back online. Chronosphere is actually one of the best abilities in the game. It's super crazy. Oh, why not? No, I guess that's why. Ah, shit. Screwed that up. Okay. Well, you see, this is why I have the Arges and not the Slug, because I'm an idiot. I'll just hit him. I still have a chance for lightning procs, which is still a decent amount of damage, right? Or stuns. That can come into play, why not? Can you not? I'm just sitting here, lightninging people. Let's go. There we go. By the way, I'm so not afraid of the fountain. Because I have Butterfly. And I have Backtrack. Like, Void just... It's difficult to damage him. Especially through sheer right click. That just doesn't really work. So I think we got it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pretty decent game. I know it wasn't like super amazing, but guys, cut me some slack right now. I'm kind of really tired. Though that is not really related to anything. That's more related to the cat waking me up really early. But I refuse. Like so the cat always tries to wake me up at like 6 AM because she wants to play. But I refuse. I'm just like, I just stay in bed. Right? Because if I get up, then she believes it works. But if I just stay in bed, then it doesn't work. Right? And if it doesn't work, then boom. We're Gucci. So yeah. Anyway, that was a fine game, I think. What was my 683? Wait, let me go here. Yeah, you know, farm pretty solid, I would say. Right, worked out really well. So yeah. Anyway, though I did go for like 1 billion farming items. Now, one thing I actually want to do before we leave is this right here. I haven't actually done these predictions at all, and I think it's kind of fun to do them together. Right, like by the time you see this, it's already far too late, but no, this way you get to see what I'm gonna do. Right, most kills across both teams. I think this is probably 121 to 140. Games tend to slow down towards the end, but I expect we're gonna see at least 190-minute games. 190-minute game if this many. Maybe actually this is safer. Hero with the most kills. Quap. Probably, right? Quap or Leshrac. Nah, Quap gets more kills. Anybody else? We could also take like a carry, but I don't think so. Or Storm Spirit. Quap Storm. I think Quap is more popular. She also gets banned more. But Quap doesn't get banned as often, right? She actually gets to see quite a bit of play. Like, it's not Leshrac because it gets banned too often. I'll say Quap. No. No, she tapers off to her. I'll say Storm Spirit. I'll go with a Storm Spirit. That seems fine, right? No. Spirit. Hero with the most deaths. Ancient Apparition is here in the meta. I don't know. Vengeful, probably. It'll probably end up being a Vengeful. She tends to die a lot. She in the meta. Yeah, Vengeful is good. Witch Doctor is more popular though. Who is the most popular support right now? Dazzle. I'll give it Dazzle. I know Dazzle doesn't die that often, but there's a lot of Dazzle and there will be a game where he just dies a lot. Latest First Blood. Probably like, I think 12 to 14 probably. Let's go 15 to 17. Most Roshan kills. That'll be a lot. 8 or more is maybe a bit too silly. But 6 to 7 I can see that. Largest critical hit. Phantom Assassin is not really in the meta. But you see her from time to time, so I think a 2000 crit is not unreasonable. Highest GPM. There's no Alchemist, right? 900. I think we'll get like above 900 in one game, but I don't think we're gonna see past 1000. Hero picked the most. Hero banned the most. Well, that's easy. Where's Leshrac? Lash. There we go. Hero picked the most. I'll go with Quap on that one. No, I'll go with Tusk on that one. Yeah, I'll go with Tusk. He's just like insanely popular. A number of heroes never picked or banned. I'll go with 6 to 10. No, that's already... Nah, I'll go with 6. Longest game time. Yeah, 121. What is that? That's almost 2 hours. No, that's too long. 91 to 100. Shortest game time. I don't expect that. 24 minutes or longer. People don't GG out early, do they? No, they just don't want to give up. Rapier Sport, yeah, 1 to 3. Just not just... Like, overall? Overall Rapier Sport. There's gonna be 10 or more. Just not just... Let's go with 1 to 3 for that. Anything else? Seems that's it. I already forgot about that. Okay, fantastic. I just wanted to make those. You know, maybe we're gonna end up being fine. Maybe not. So, let me go ahead and just do the giveaway. And then that's gonna do it for today. Let me go ahead and just open that up really quick. Today's winner would be... It's loading. Would be... Avatar 7. You win. What do you win? You win a 6. That's easy. Legacy of Infernal Wings. And I think I did that recently. I'll give you a new number. 27. That's also easy. 24, 27. It's a sword for Sven. Looks stupid. If you want that, feel free to send me a message. I'm gonna give it to you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I would definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.